Well, answer now. Are you great today? Say I'm great. Just pretend that you're great. Alright, just say I'm great in case you're not sure you're great. Alright. I want to thank Ella and our incredible team for putting this together. While we were communicating, I told her that it's one thing to put up a conference together. It's also another thing to put it up together at such a time as this. I can imagine what the nation is saying and the lethargy all around. But can we put our hands together for her and our incredible team? Thank you so much. And while I came in, the phenomenal Olaniyi was speaking. It's so good to see you for the first time. I know we've chatted and communicated online. How was that session? Come put your hands together again for her. It's so good to see my copywriting coach, good to see my brother. And it was also good to see for the first time Good to see you. And also I have kids for the money here. For everybody, right? And there's one dear person who, if that person wasn't here today, and it's good to see you again, right? If that person wasn't here, right? We will all not be here. We will possibly not have gathered. We will not have beautiful announcing faces like this. It's also good to see my brother from Kaduna, Israel. And that person is you. Can you put your hands yourself? Okay, listen, I thought you were biased by not putting your hands together for those I said you put your hands together. But I can also be biased on you. So can you put your hands together? I'm very excited to see this person. Right. Welcome, sir. Right, so very quickly, I don't know if I exchanged notes with Olaniyi, but somehow our notes have somehow crashed together. So I'll just do a crash course and give time for other speakers to talk. All right, I know I've been 40 minutes, it was 25-30 minutes, so I can maximize it. All right, is that okay? Yeah. Fine. So I was speaking on the best way to start a profitable online business. Right, the best way, that's the topic given to me by Ella and the team. The best way to start a profitable online business as a beginner. Now that's the caveat. So in case there are gurus here who say, oh, this thing is cheap and it's easy for me, just understand that I'm just speaking to my notes. Is that okay? Because I know there are many gurus here. They say, this is Soyinka said, we will come talk. We expect some big figures. This is my note, so let me stick with it. Right. Now, over the years, we've been told that there's been 4 industrial revolutions. Right? And for those of us who are economic students and those of us who are conversant with the news, you will have heard that we've had 4 industrial revolutions. We are actually the 4th. Right? Industry 1.0 was that revolution where you had, prior to that industrial revolution, what we had was peasant farming. What we had was trade by barter. Right? So it was taken a notch higher, and we began to have what we call mechanized and agricultural revolution. That was the first industrial revolution. The second industrial revolution took it a notch higher, and it began to be what we call the electrical and mass production revolution. So the mills like we thought catching to those moves, that move that time, and made a kill of it. Right? So we had the first industrial revolution, which was the mechanized and agricultural revolution. The second, the electrical and mass production revolution. Then the third, which probably many of us were born into, was the internet age, where the Windows of this world came, the Microsoft of this world came, and made a kill of it. The internet age, the jet age, right? And then we now have the 4th industrial revolution. There will probably be more revolutions after now. Industry 4.0, where I personally believe that COVID has tested. And that revolution is, of course, the artificial intelligence revolution and the digital space, the artificial intelligence, the digital revolution. So that's what we are exactly so far, right? For the first 2, when I was thinking about it just this morning when I was driving down, the first 2 was what I call was a bit terrestrial, if you know what I mean. It was the physical, it has to be physical contact, we have to touch, right? You want to practice agricultural mechanized farming, it has to be physical contact and all of that. But the last 2, which is the internet age and the digital revolutionary age, took it out of the terrestrial. You know what I mean? Right? I'm not preaching, but okay, when I mean terrestrial, I mean physical touch, you and I, right? Okay, so it took it out took it out of the terrestrial and took it online. So why did I give you all of these stories and probably all of these jargon? Is to say that I'm not saying completely, but we've moved online. So I want you to have a picture that there are certain people who live on that space. That's the first perspective. You should have that understanding. Very basic, but very important. So you will approach it seriously, because just like you have the first 2 industrial revolution that was physical touch, right? There are people who are living there. So what it means is that when you say somebody is living in a place, you have to interact. I hope this will change somebody's orientation in interacting online going forward, because that is a world of his own, that is a life of his own. I'm not going to get this over. Very important, because it's important. Certain people do not have that perspective. They just say it as one of those stories. No, it's as powerful, it's as real as me touching you like this. Because of course you know that there are many people out there who are making a kill financially in that space. So I just thought that the first thing I will do this morning is to quickly establish that thought. So don't think that one of those things are done. Well, we still here. Where the go first? No, and it's big deal. Right? Internet, I don't want to even go to those language. Internet 2.0, 3.0 now is something else now. Right? The virtual reality world where you can buy land, all the, let's not even go there. But it's important to just establish this stuff. And if I've done that, I think I've done a good job so far. Right. Now, the other thing I also want to make, the other point I want to make very critically is that the online space is borderless. It is borderless, number one, and it is endless. Can somebody say borderless? Can somebody say endless? One more time, say borderless, say endless. Right? It is borderless because from here, one corner in Kubwa, one corner in, I was speaking of the I can't forget now, right? One corner in Kubwa, one corner in Lube, you can literally change the world. You know, and the borderlessness is such in a way that you can also cash in on it. Let me use an illustration I always use every time. If in 2015, what's your name later? Smart, right? Dr. Smart here, in 2015, he was earning $1,000, right? And I was earning 150,000 naira. Now, around that time in 2015, the dollar was about 150 naira. I want you to get this picture very quickly, right? Are we together? Okay. So he was earning $1,000. I was earning 150,000. So 9 years after 2024, our salary has remained the same. Right? I still earning 150,000 naira. Is that okay? He earning $1,000. But I hope you know that if you convert his own $1,000 to naira now, although our money was equivalent, let's say in 2015, right now he will be earning 1.7 million naira. Do you get what I'm saying? Look at the gap. So that is the possibility that exists on that space. I'm saying all of this as a foundation to quickly make somebody's appetite. And somebody after this meeting will go rebellious and take their share out of the big pie that is out there. Is that okay? I'm not communicating so far. Very important, very critical. Alright? So anybody, like I said, anybody can wake up at any time and become anything, literally, whether become something for good or become a nuisance. Whichever way, anybody can wake up from any crazy place in the world and become anything. Let's look at that guy that woke up during COVID and started mimicking people. Look at that guy now. Doing many things. Forgive me. I respect it, please. What's the name of that guy? Is he Kabi? What's the name now? What's the name? Somebody you are sure now. Kabile. Keep Google that guy. Maybe watch a video. Maybe I'm assuming that you know. Right? Kabile started just mimicking people. He was walking probably in an itchy or somewhere, any peanuts. And during the COVID, he just started mimicking people, footballers, mimicking. There is some funny, for people to say, I can't even call it nonsense now because the guy is making, can even buy himself. Do you know what I mean? But that's basically what this space can afford us. It's a big brand today, literally. Yeah. Okay. So how much more you and I, who probably are doing, I told you, I'm not saying anything is doing nonsense, but who are probably doing more reasonable things, you know, why should we not maximally take advantage of that space? And let me say to one young person out there who's probably younger than me, that if you are not too young to be poor, you are not too young to be rich. Very important. You are not too young to be poor. You are not too young to be rich. Seller. So number one, how do you build a profitable business online? So I'll take it up. Let me know I said that you probably copied my note, but I copied your note. I don't know. So it's of course what I mean. Really emphasize on passionately and simply so. It's about identifying or building your personal brand. It's very important. Like over the years, we didn't know it as personal brand until people like the Ronaldos of this world became, because today what is happening right now is that even corporate brands are beginning to buy into personal brands. Do you get it now? So it's high time we took it seriously. It's high time we took it seriously. Right? Your personal brand. And branding is all about perception. It's all about that. I exactly love everything you spoke about. Like it's all about what people are thinking about. It's what people, their perception. There are people's idea about what they are doing. And so you know, be deliberate about it. Because if you do not build a personal brand intentionally, people will build it for you. So you need to give them what to say. I'm not talking. Very important. So I'm saying the point about building personal brand is that there must be that intentionality. You must be deliberate. You have that saying again. I've been trying to have. I cannot take certain pictures. I cannot take certain captions. It's true. In fact, to a point that when 7 people invite me to a place, I'm so deliberate that if I cannot redesign the flyer you are sending to me, I will either not post it, you will give me post it. I'm that deliberate. Seriously. It's not pride. It's that intentionality about my brand. Because I know that it can make money. So you are saying that. So the first thing I will do, because of our time, I want us to maximize this space. The first thing I will say is that just Google yourself right now. And what's the first thing that comes out? Are you the first thing who's the first thing that come out most likely? You probably don't have a blog or anything. Alright, for me, you don't have a blog, probably your Facebook account will come out or your LinkedIn. And probably your Facebook account comes out, and the first thing we are seeing is bomb things. or following the gutter things. You know those things, eating things, sleeping things. Do you know, sir? I've had somebody who went for an interview, right? And after the interview, great session and all of that. There's something one of the guys in the panel just said, you know what? Let's check up this lady. Let's just check her profile. And what they saw was junk. That was the only thing that disqualified her from taking that job. So we must be intentional and very strategic. If you don't say when I get there, you had of the concept of building already a what do you call it? Is it concrete now? A footprint already. You know, you're very everything is already a blueprint. Because I believe that there are certain people who have had certain crazy done online. They basically sponsor people and pay people who try to edit or delete certain junk online. I hope you know. Oh, you don't know. When you get there, you understand what I'm saying. Literally, because they know that it is perception, and perception is everything. And they say out there that sometimes perception is bigger and greater than reality. So be intentional about building your personal brand. That's the first thing. And of course, you were saying that one of the things I also want to say is that while building your personal brand, please let me pause and say this quickly. Build for the long haul. Don't build to cash out. Did you know I'm not communicating with someone, guys? Am I? Don't build some people are building to cash out. Oh! You are still 30. You are still 25. You are still 24. You are still 37. So that building your brand ensure that you are building for the long haul. It's bigger than the quick cash out. So some people have sold their name and sold their reputation forever just because of one little pie, $1 million, $1 million, and that's all. Is that all that you want? Is that all you want? So let's please not your neighbor, be deliberate. Be intentional about building your brand and be conscious of building to last. Say build for the long haul. Number 2, again, like I said, identify your niche. You can see our notes crisscrossing, but still okay, right? Identify your niche and your starving crowd. Very important. Like one of the things she said so much is that while identifying your niche, ensure that it is a niche that you are passionate about, because the world out there can be frustrating. Okay, yes, I agree that at the time it may not be easy at the time. Sometimes you probably have to do some other things. I do quite a number of other things than the public speaking facade that are present out there, right? So you may need some of those other things. So because I want to digress right now, right? So at the time when the speaker like me began to say, right, follow your passion, follow your passion, follow your passion, right? But right, later we said we review the curriculum and said sometimes you have to really let go your passion so that you can ultimately now fuel your passion, right? So that's okay. But I'm saying that ultimately you want to run with what can make you are interested in, you are passionate about. That will keep the fire and the fire burning. So it's important that you identify that niche that aligns with your interests, that aligns with your skills. It's very important. Identify that niche. Like they say that is where the riches are, in the niches. So identify your skills, because this will make the journey more enjoyable. It will make it not just enjoyable, it will make it sustainable. Right? So identify a niche, and that niche must be something that interests you, something you are passionate about, something you are possibly skillful about, because it will make the journey ultimately enjoyable and sustainable. It's very important, very important. Right? And in line with, so you must also find now this is the caveat, this is another caveat. While you find something that interests you and that you are passionate about, you're skillful about, you must also align with or watch as it crosses with the starving crowd. Because you can like it, you can love it, and it's not everything you, there's no starving crowd for you, you'll be broke forever. Right? So Gary Gilbert rather, he was asked one time, probably you should have seen it in the book. He was asked, anytime he wants to do a training for people, he will tell people, one of the first questions he will ask is that if you want to start a restaurant today, what will you pray to God for? Some people will say that, I'm praying to God for the best of locations. I'm praying to God that God will give me the best of recipes. I'm praying to God that God will give me great and royal stuff. He said, like that, all of those are fantastic. He said, one thing you should pray for is that God should give you a starving crowd. Because even when your food is nonsense, I don't encourage that. Because they are starving, they will come for that food. A starving crowd. It's important. There has to be a starving crowd. So I tell people every time, just like you said again, right? As long as you're in New York City, not everybody needs you. There has to be a starving crowd. And because sometimes you have to go for a starving crowd, because even sometimes the starving crowd do not even need it. So how much more you not going for a starving crowd? I'm not complicating these things. Yes, sir. Yeah. Sometimes at the point where you are my starving crowd, you are my starving audience, but at that point probably I'm not in the need of you. So I'm not even patronizing you at this moment. So how much more you now go to burn your energy for those of us that many people are wasting marketing budget in a lot of expense because of the lack of understanding of this. You must be able to find your starving crowd and address them appropriately. Look at what I don't know. Have you heard the name Kevin Systrom and Mike Prager? Who said yes? Kevin Systrom and Mike Krager. So if you don't know who they are, let me tell you, they are the founders of Instagram. The Instagram that the almighty Mark Zuckerberg has taken over. These guys founded it in 2010. And while they were handing over to Mark Zuckerberg, in an interview, one of the guys was Kevin particularly. They asked him, what is the next step for you guys? Please listen to what he said. He said, we are planning on taking some time off to explore our curiosity and creativity. Building new things requires that we step back, understand what inspires us, and match that with what the world needs. That's what we plan to do. Let me read it again so that I can sink it, please. We are planning to take some time off after setting up Instagram. We are planning to take some time off to explore our curiosity and creativity. Building new things requires that we step back, understand what inspires us, and match that with what the world needs. That's what we plan to do. So my question, will you also plan to do that? You must always match what inspires you, what trickles your creativity, and match it to what the world needs. You will make a bestseller and a killer whatever you do. That's exactly what probably we did when we are launching our book, How to Earn a Fee for What You Do for Free. Everything has been the only way I think you can create something is probably some ingenuity here and there, the grace of God, but really there's really nothing under the sun. But one way to back new things is to bring a few seats and they become something. The moon, M-U-N-E, is not a creation of God. It's a creation of the donkey and the horse. Scientists brought it together and they formed a moon. The moon cannot reproduce. It's already castrated from birth. Oh, I'm teaching you my biotechnology. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So basically, are you getting my thoughts? So my thought basically is that it's not every time we need to reinvent the wheel. My biggest dream is somebody's reality, called reality. My biggest dream is somebody's past, right? So I can study what they do. Understudy them. I don't have to meet them physically. All this money, I hope you know, mentors are too busy these days. They will tell you. Someone not too busy will tell you, can you pay 500K? You are not ready. So if that is not, you are not ready for that, you don't have that capacity. Just look at what they do. Look at what they post. Look at how they started. Look at their stories. It's even in their stories that you have the principles. In their stories, if you sit down well, you will be able to have the template that they use in succeeding. Am I talking to somebody? Yes. There's always nothing. Somebody will say, I'm not going this one around. I'm not going to get down. I never say anyway, calm down. There's a template somewhere that you can learn from. Okay? Alright. So I think I'm halfway already. You don't pass halfway. Someone's current position is your lifetime dream. If you can't access them, understudy them from afar. Those you can understudy closely, do that. But please do not reinvent the wheel every time. The fourth thing you should do, or we can do in building up profitable online business, is to define your business plan this time. Right? Define your business plan. What problem does your business solve? There must be what we call a unique value proposition. That's the general word. What problem does it solve? What problem? I told you earlier, you're not oxygen when everybody needs you. So you need to be very specific with what business does your problem solve, or what problem does your business solve? What distinguishes you from others? And that's where the business model canvas and all this other stuff coming. What differentiates you from others? There must be something. If you must find that thing before you launch out, you must find that thing that is like, it is about me showing that there's this thing about me that is rare. So very important. So in defining your brand, you need to ask, what problem does your business solve? What distinguishes you from competitors? Right? Who's your target audience or your prospective clients and all of that? In fact, in the study of defining your target market, we don't even call it, although we call it market and it looks like a big word, but if you go to school and they teach you about target audience starts with actually one person. Alright, so you can have multiple target audiences as well. But it is Dr. Smart, who else? He works with a multinational, who earns 7 figures in salary, who has children that goes to abroad for holidays once in a year, who changes his car every 2 years. That's how much you define your audience. It's work, but it's big deal. That's how it works. Because it's when I understand you that I can sell to you, I can upsell, I can also cross-sell, because I understand who my target audience is. So what generalizes is a group of you say, no, which youths? Again, like I was telling you, we knew exactly target audience. Young people who are gifted and talented, who are confused about the next level, who are gifted but are not able to earn. We knew exactly. And so we went for them anyway, and it was a killer. That's the idea. Am I communicating once again? Very important. You are cool on me now. Am I communicating? Number 5, I'm going to 7. Number 5 is to create a compelling and an irresistible offer. A compelling offer, an irresistible offer, a compelling offer. So when we are launching the book, we said, okay, I'm giving a perfect example because I played this very well. Alright, when we are launching the book, we said, okay, what? If you pre-order this book, this is what you will get. You will get 50% off. of the book. And number two, you will get 4 of my best-selling materials worth, I think I said 25,000 or thereabout. And basically, what did I package? I'm not saying when you are giving certain bonuses, don't make it say, you got to dash them this and I can give them any shabby thing. No, some of my best materials on radio, okay? I packaged it into, just put it into MP3 rather, and said that if you get this material at this time, all right, so people are buying the book instead of 5K, they're buying 2.5. They are telling in their mind that, human beings are naturally greedy. Okay, we are naturally greedy. Okay, am I talking? Well, you don't like bad names, I understand. But the truth is that the average human is naturally selfish or greedy. So in marketing, and that's what big brands play on, they play around your greed and my greed. So they say, hey, okay, buy one, get one free. Hey, you check. You say, no, like that, I can check. These are offers, basically. Okay? So we said, okay, get this 50%, get this materials worth 25,000. So someone said, okay, I'm getting a material worth 25 off, and I'm getting a few materials worth 25,000. I will buy this book, I will buy this thing. So create an irresistible offer. Only a madman will resist it. It's very important. You want to create a positive. Don't say, I don't know. You are selling donuts. Don't sell donuts like every other person. You come to me and say, this my donut, sir. Will cure your bad head. Oh no, I will wash them. It contains protein. It contains. See my buy that. You know what? I will wash them. I will buy one plate. I will pack all the others so that they go and come back to the room. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's important to understand that. And please don't make a mess of it because this concept is popular these days. Some people are making a mess of it. Right? So you have to also come creatively. Yeah, because in the last 3, 4, 5 years, this concept became very popular, and some people have already said they're not come again. So it shows that we have to work out to get to ride above that wind. You see that one thing? Okay. I'm going to do number 6. Thank you. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. Be visible. You know, the clarity concept is overflowed. I don't want to solve for it, but this is how I relate the clarity concept. What's the clarity concept? People buy from you, right, when they know you and or like you and or trust you. And so this is how I present visibility. People will not know, like, or trust you until they see you. So visibility endears KLT. I'm assuming I'm talking to everybody who understands. So there's a concept called KLT. KLT simply means K, knowledge, K for knowledge, L for likability or being liked, then T for trust. So in the marketing space, it is said that people buy from you only when they know you and or like you and or trust you. Right? So you must know everything within your powers and resources to ensure that you are known, you are liked, and you are trusted. And I said one of the ways to do it is to be visible. And David went out and in before Judah and they liked him. Saul was in the palace, seated. They didn't like him. David was going out, for those of us who are Muslims, I claim indulgence. He was going out, it's a scriptural edition. What I said now is scriptures. David was going out and coming before Judah and they liked him. That's visibility. Yeah. Visibility. In fact, I've said it over and over again. If you are very gifted and you're not visible, and you're not as gifted and you're visible, I'll probably stick more with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not the best that is not visible. Very powerful. It's not the best that is not visible. So I could have coached him on shoemaking. And however, I expect everybody who's probably when I was, I'm old school. I'm saying that my time will come, my season will come. However, me and his mentor, so I'm the big academic at show, but he is probably Gen Z, who is hearing truths like this. So anytime he makes shoes that I taught him, he'll go on his Instagram status, he'll go on his Facebook status, and begin to post. I hope you know when they are looking for somebody who will sew, it's not the mentor in one corner. That is the best. It's the most visible that is the best. Best is not best, because visible is best. Am I talking? Yes, sir. So it's very important, be visible. And in your journey of visibility and mine, one of the people that will come is one of the fear that will come is what will they say? The what will they say syndrome. You better cast it out and rebuke it. Because they must say something. Talk to me. See, whether good or bad, people will stop. So like I said, they are giving what to say. Keep this visible, stay in their faces. You're not saying that, you're not committing crime. Today on campus, a couple can come and say, babe, how far now? Come down our fraternity now. What do you worry you? You really have a credible solution to help people and empower people. You're not showing the way. Come on. I am not talking. You want to add value. See, when I think, one of the things I see that is people's problem is, again, is that they're thinking that because they're not making sales, people are doing them a favor by coming to buy. It's true. That's about 50%. But you should also know, as a business owner, that what you have is value. Do you know what I'm saying? What you have is value. What you do is value. What you have is value. So take one relate. I push my there. Don't do no. Be unapologetic about your visibility. That's it. Because Related to that is what we call TOMA, top of the mind awareness. When you're visible there, people are aware. Alright? So if you're rich now, if you mention the first 5 people, okay, but time is up. Alright? If you mention the first people, your name first, your name perfectly, that's the idea. And visibility helps you to do that. So that when it's time to sell, they know, this one has been there now. Let's market, let's buy for her. People will always talk, your duty is to give them what to say. Then finally, the last point is that you should market shamelessly. Right? If you are too proud to market, you are too proud to make money. Right? Market shamelessly. Adopt the copywriting. Meet prof of copywriting after this meeting and tell you to teach you copywriting. Of course, do sponsored ad, create a funnel. Right? Just market, just keep marketing, pushing your word out, create a landing page. There are other things I want to talk about. So somebody will ask me, what do you advise me to do? What spaces do you advise? What niches do you advise me to play? She's mentioned one, ghostwriting, not so popular. They said over 1 million projects are written every year in Nigeria. We need people who will write. Some people here probably I don't know whether they'll be room for marketing. Somebody here wants to write a book and somebody is a ghostwriter. Try to connect. Right? It's big deal. E-commerce space is big. Digital marketing. So I'm giving you, so like I say, in the last 2 years I've decided that every time I speak in a place, it will not just be theoretical. It's not that guy buy. After the meeting, say that guy he talk. No, let's be practical. So you have somebody's niche you can play in e-commerce, right? Digital marketing as I close, copywriting, social media marketing, content marketing, graphic design, web development, AI, big deal. Affiliate marketing, ghostwriting. I talk too fast because of time. Listen again, e-commerce, digital marketing, copywriting, social media marketing, content marketing, graphic design, web development, artificial intelligence, ghostwriting, and of course, affiliate marketing. One quote and I close. By 2025, I can't remember where I got the quote right, but I think I saw it somewhere. It's not my quote. Creativity skills will be 60% demanded. By 2025, creativity skills will be 260% demanded. Presentation skills will be 110% demanded, while digital literacy skills will be 660% demanded. Go for yours and kill it. Good afternoon. God bless you.